Thank you so much, Elvis Kosgei. And let's look at matters BBI, where several organizations are currently appearing before the Building Bridges Initiative Steering Committee this morning. And among those who appeared before the committee is a court who just left a few minutes ago, and currently is a group of youth presenting their views to that committee. Kalonzo Musyoka, Wiper Party leader, is expected also to present his views later on in the day, including the Council of Governors. But for now, we cross over there and listen in live.
Internships in serving as an effective bridges between education and work. Internship in this country is still like it's not legislated. It is a free thing that your employer decides or not. But this paper, I might not bring it all of it to you, but this paper points it out that we should really make internship a very mandatory thing. We can legislate it. It will really help our country in addressing youth unemployment. Health. You, in the BBI report, you have proposed that Minister of Health and the officers in the health ministry all to use public hospitals. We want it to be all public officers to only be covered for public hospitals and NHIF. If you want private insurance, it is you to use it, your own money. We want it to be that way. Please help us it be to that way. You'll be caring for, these people will now start caring for these institutions, since you have already brought it forward. Taxation. Please, can you consider slums as special zones, tax zones, whereby something can be done about slum areas in issues about taxation? I propose to you that. Corruption. Improve legislation on public participation. What is happening right now is pure public relation exercises. It is a good idea, public participation. As you can see what is happening here, this public participation. If this is what is happening in budget issues, budget making down there, we will have a very good country. Try and try and look into the model in the laws of public participation, and please make it a real one. Make it work. We support creation of opposition leader as set as an ex-official member, because this will improve accountability in the House and will remove laziness in the House that is experienced right now, laziness of ideas, because it is no longer there in those houses. Please encourage youth participation in parties' politics. You can legislate this, that for a political party to receive the money, the funding, it should have a youth wing, active youth wing. That should be part of the mandatory. I am just proposing to you. Please encourage universities and schools not to discourage politics among students, but rather to train these students. I was in university politics, but it was too fighting here and there with my lecturers and our vice chancellors. I thought it was the best opportunity for them to train me, so that when I come out as a leader, visionary, who can express well, other than be an activist. So please encourage it. I don't know how you'll find it, but since I see good brains here, I know you can think about it and bring it forward. Be strict and realistic on election campaign funding. I participated in the last election as in Madare constituency to seek the seat of MP. My competitors, the two competitors who won, the first one and the second one, I was the third. Both of them, I could not match the cash they were using, honestly. And if you really want us to win these seats, especially, for example, in Nairobi, please, this issue about election finance, let it be real. Let us talk it reality. Don't bring 10 million for an MP, because I can only raise 100,000. But make it mandatory for public debates for candidates, from the seats of MP up there, the way I see in other developed countries. So that even if I will not be able to print enough posters, but I will be able to challenge the ideas of my competitor in our organized forum without going in kelele kule nje. Just bring debates, legislate that, make them mandatory. Asante sana, Mungu awabariki. I hand over to my comrade. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Teddy Msumba. I'm of 23 years of age, and I'm very pleased to be here. So I'll be tackling on corruption, and in the words of Barack Obama, you see, corruption is a human problem, and it has existed in some form in almost every society. But while corruption is a problem we all share, here in Kenya it's a crisis that is robbing an honest, innocent, genuine citizen of the opportunity they all fought for, opportunity they all deserve. We therefore call on the President not to relent in his resolve to fight corruption. It appears that there has been a go-slow in the prosecution of corruption cases, and in the context of poverty reduction, a well-functioning judicial system that provides efficient and fair justice to all is a key element to economic development and poverty reduction. We want the judiciary, the DPP, and DCI to expedite the prosecution hearing and determination of cases currently before the court. We therefore ask also the judiciary to be given more funds to execute their mandate. On devolution, there should be equal distribution of resources to all the counties and objective ranking of best performing counties for purpose of rewarding them with infrastructural incentives and not money. In inclusivity, let there be 30% of national cabinet consist of the youth. In the creation of Deputy Prime Minister.
All right, a section of youth before the Yusuf Haji led committee task force, BBI task force, presenting their views on the BBI and talking about matters, internship for the young people in the country, and also urging the committee to make recommendation on the scrapping off of some of the fee for different Kenyans who want to vie for political positions in the country. Bringing me to the end of KTN News Center, but this morning we had